here you can see the next 4 samples that we're going to look at. Sample number 7 is this one here. Sample number 7 has a non-metallic luster, and it has a shape that looks like a column. So this kind of a shape is called a prism. So, and look at the shape of it. The cross section is 6 sides, so it's a hexagonal prism. That's how we describe the shape or the form of this mineral. So it's a hexagonal prism, and it has a it's very hard. It's very hard. You cannot scratch it with a nail, and it will definitely scratch the glass plate. In fact, of all the minerals that you have, this is the hardest mineral. So this mineral, these are the particular characteristics of this mineral. Hardest mineral, it has a hardness of 9. It has a non-metallic luster, and it has this 6-sided prism. And it has no streak. So let's see if it has a streak. No streak. So that is sample number 7. Now sample number 8. This is sample number 8. Sample number 8 actually is has a reddish brown color, and it has this beaded appearance, like lots of little beads are stuck together to produce this this mineral. And this mineral, let's see if it is hard or soft. It's pretty soft. You can see the red color as I scratch it with this nail. So it's softer than the steel nail. So it is definitely a soft mineral. And so it is soft. The luster is non-metallic. Now there are metallic varieties of this mineral as well, but this is a non-metallic variety. And let's look at the streak. Now for this mineral, the sample number 8, the streak is what is very, very distinctive. See, it has a reddish brown streak. Now the streak is always the color of the powdered mineral, and it's much more reliable than the color of the mineral. So sometimes this mineral can look silver gray in color with a metallic luster, but when you streak it, it will still have a reddish brown streak, and that is how we identify this mineral. So you will look at the chart and see which mineral has a red streak and is soft, and then you will determine the name of this mineral. Now let's look at sample number 9. Sample number 9 has a nondescript appearance. It is black in color. It's quite heavy. So it has a high specific gravity. It cannot be scratched by the metal nail. It's pretty hard. So it is hard. Let's see if it scratches the... yes, it can make a scratch on the glass plate. So it is quite hard. So it's hard. It has a metallic luster. It has a kind of metallic sheen to it. It's black in color. And the most important property of this mineral is that it is magnetic. See, I can turn this over and the magnet just sticks to it. In fact, it's impossible to take it off. See, it's so difficult to take it off. This is magnetic. So that is the big clue. You'll be able to determine the name, find the name of this mineral by the fact that it is magnetic. Then we get to sample number 10. Sample number 10 is non-metallic. This kind of luster, this kind of non-metallic luster is called a vitreous luster. That means glass-like, glassy luster. See, it looks like glass. It's transparent. It has a perfectly hexagonal prism and also a pyramid on top, six-sided pyramid on top. So we call this a hexagonal prism with a hexagonal pyramid. Looks like the shape of a pencil, six sides to the column, and then on top it has a pointed top, which is the pyramid, and that is also six-sided. So this is the one of the properties of this mineral. Now let's find out whether it is hard or soft. It cannot be scratched by the nail, so it is quite hard. This mineral actually has a hardness of 7 on the Mohs scale. Now let's see if it has cleavage. Can you see any cleavage here? These straight faces that you see are the mineral faces. So when we look for the cleavage, whether the mineral cleaves or fractures, we look at the broken surface. Now in this sample, it's not so clear, but you can see this part of the mineral actually is very opaque. See, the top is very clear, the bottom is opaque. When it is opaque, we call this mineral, it has a milky quality. Now let's look at another sample of this mineral where you can see the 6 sides again of the pyramid. This is actually the pyramid broken off. And you can see the broken surface. The broken surface has a curved appearance. This kind of a curved surface is called conchoidal fracture. So this mineral has conchoidal fracture. This is the manner in which a glass typically breaks. So this particular mineral has a 6-sided prism, 6-sided pyramid, conchoidal fracture, vitreous luster, and it is hard and has a non-metallic appearance. So that is sample number 10. So using these properties, you'll be able to identify the mineral. Let's test whether it streaks. No streak. What about the streak of sample number 9, the magnetic one? It has a black streak. This one, 8, we determined had a red streak. This one, no streak. Sample number 7 has no streak. So these are the properties of samples 7, 8, 9, and 10.